this monster.
Top 5 brawlers for Marvel Strike Force. So, Maurice, again, put together a nice list for us this week, and we have some interesting characters to discuss here. Going on to number 5 here, we have number 5. Who's our number 5 brawler?
I believe we got SpiderMan at number 5.
Yes, we do. So, why did you place him here? What do you think about Spider-Man that makes him a number 5 character?
Well, he's really, really good on defense. He dodges a lot, has a high evasion rating. He's got a nice stun, does decent damage, has a couple chaining abilities, his web slinger chains for decent damage, and deals defense down. We've mentioned Galaxy of Heroes a lot in this stream, but in the Marvel game, defense down, defense up, offense down, offense up. Those, maybe not offense down, but they really do play a huge role. Like if you got defense up on your team, I mean the other team's doing half damage. I mean that's huge. And so defense down, you're going to do 50% more damage. That's pretty incredible. He's got a lot of uses. He's got a very nice high base speed. Unfortunately he's not an Avenger in this game, which
doesn't make any sense.
I mean I'm not the most. I'll confess not being the most savvy in terms of the Marvel universe, but I don't know. That was a little weird. He's a brawler. Unfortunately, you can't use him in the Cosmic or Nexus. He's only a city character, so you can only use him on the light side battles, or the hero campaign. Good character. There's really not that many brawlers to choose from. I think we have 9 in the game.
Yeah.
So, and he's a character you get out of the gate. You'll see a lot of them in Blitz, and if you start getting up to these high level of blitzes, those Spider-Man are annoying because they dodge. It's like you waste your turn. And that's defensive character.
That's really the moral of the story is, his dodge is tremendous, and him having that evasion in this game actually really works well. Kind of works like old Ben did in the heydays of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, where they dodge everything, and if you have a high level Spidey with his unique maxed out to increase his dodge chance, he has. The ability to apply defense down to his opponents, and he also stuns a target with his special attack. He's got low-cost abilities, and he's a character that you get right out of the gate. And, he's just an all-around good character. Again, I wouldn't say the best character, but typically the characters that they give you at the start of the game aren't always going to be the end game characters. Even though this character happens to be Spider-Man, I think that over time, his abilities will continue to evolve, and they'll probably have alternate versions of Spider-Man in this game over time as well. I'm sure we'll get like the Avengers 4 version of Spider-Man with the Iron Man suit, with the Iron Spidey suit. That would be really cool. But this is our number 5, and yeah, he's definitely a great character here, and somebody that everybody gets. So he's going to be somebody that you probably should put some investment into. Again, he's not the most meta character out there, but over time, I'm sure he'll be one of the mainstays in the game, because it is Spider-Man. But moving on to our number 4 character in the game. Who's number 4? The number 4 brawler.
Number 4 is Daredevil, and him and Spider-Man kind of play the same role. Like in terms of a blitz team, you always want a character to just you want quick damage out of the gate. And Daredevil's got a base speed of 119, I believe it is. He's got very nice damage. He's actually a character that you get for free if you connect your Facebook account to the game. He's got a counter mechanic, which is nice. But the real cool thing about Daredevil is that you can't blind him. You can't blind him like if you use Hawkeye to blind Daredevil. He's already blind. So he's got 200% accuracy, which means you can take down his accuracy with blind, but he still has enough accuracy to hit you. So that's a real cool mechanic, especially at the high end of arena. I'm not quite there yet, but I look every day to see what teams people are using. a lot of Hawkeye, but there's no Daredevil, but there's a lot of Hawkeye. So in a blitz setting, Daredevil's a very nice piece to one of your teams that you want to use. And he does decent damage at 3, 4, 5 stars. He's a defender. There's only, I think, 4 of those in the game right now. There's not much. They don't really make that great of a team, but if they add a couple more characters to that mix, could make a nice defender team with him, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist sucks, but those 3 are nice. They're a nice starting trio to the faction, I guess, if you will.
Which sucks because I went for Iron Fist too, at the gate because I'm a fan of the Defenders series on Netflix, and I'm a fan of pretty much all those characters. Jessica Jones series is awesome. Daredevil series is awesome. Punisher. Maybe they'll make the Punisher a Defender too, which wouldn't be right, but at the same time it'd be kind of cool to at least have a 5th person for the synergy. I don't. Maybe Night Nurse you can use there as a 5th, but. Yes, I agree 100%. Daredevil has probably one of the most high damage attackers in the game. Obviously, not being able to be blinded, his accuracy is fantastic. He's always on target, always hits somebody. He gets increased damage based upon any defender allies that he has in the match. So if you have, let's say, a full squad with Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, his damage is going to be at the max. And he is a character, again, like you said, that comes for free at the beginning of the game, starting 3-star character, which is fantastic just for linking your Facebook account. And he's also farmable out of the arena store with Quake. But, obviously you're going to want to go for Quake or Drax first there. Ultimately, though, he's going to be one of your targets in that store. So he'll be one of the easier characters to get to 7 stars in that long grind. But he's a fantastic overall character and definitely, worthy of being on the list here for sure. But moving along to number 3. Our number 3 brawler in Marvel Strike Force is...
the current Blitz. Mr. Black Panther is the number 3 brawler on our list. Big damage, again. Very, very fast. 125 speed. That's upper shelf in terms of speed. I do not have Mr. Black Panther unlocked myself, but he has got piercing and physical damage on his basic attack, which is nice. The piercing is going to give you extra damage against those tanks. Get you through the Thanos, get you through the Captain Americas, the Hulks, and all that. He's got and when he kills a character, he has, I believe it's Defender. Excuse me. Let me start over. Defender of Wakanda.
Yes.
Yeah, you get speed bar kill on a kill. So if you kill a character, especially in like a raid environment, if you're just knocking out minute after minute, he just goes and goes and goes and goes, and just can really, really help you clean up. Some of these nodes that you just they spam enemies at you. Like 10 enemies on the screen. You can just knock them just one by one, just take them out. It's pretty cool. Looks awesome. I'm really excited to get him amped up here. I'm going to be close after this blitz. I'll probably get to 45. I'll be real close to unlocking him. And so once I do unlock him, he'll be going up pretty quickly. I'm looking forward to using him on some of my blitz teams.
Yeah, piercing is a great mechanic, just like Wolverine has. And, he does a lot of damage. He's also a relatively fast character, I believe. I don't have his base speed here, but I think he's...
It's 125. He's high. He's got a chaining attack, too, the Panther Rush.
Panther Rush is... Yeah, you can chain up to 3 targets. And he can do, a ton of damage with that piercing. Obviously, Defender of Wakanda, filling the speed bar, and can be continuously attacking multiple characters and getting multiple chances if used correctly. Now he's also pretty much a premium character in this game, so he's going to be one of the harder characters to attain. But he is at that point now where he's going to be put into some of the packs, I believe, in the store. Like, I believe he's already in a pack. He's out of the Ultimus orbs, and now he's into the premium packs.
He is. So, I actually pulled a 15 of him on my last premium orb. I pulled him today. So He's in there.
So that means that he's relatively close here, in the cadence to becoming a farmable character. So I don't know where that's going to be and when that's going to be. Again, we're still very early in this game and trying to figure out how they're going to operate with the cadence of releasing characters to free to play. But I'm assuming it'll probably happen relatively soon. So maybe after the addition of Ant-Man and Wasp, or some of these new characters that we get over the next few weeks, maybe we'll see that move happen, and that will definitely be an awesome addition to the free-to-play world, because he'll be a character that everybody's going to want to farm up right away, because he is super meta, and he can be a great addition to any arena squad. And that's really what we're looking for here, is characters like him, Quake, Black Widow, characters like Drax, Gamora. All these characters are fantastic. So that's our number 3 brawler in the game. Moving on to number 2. Who do we have here, Maurice?
Number 2 is Deadpool.
Yes.
Yeah, Deadpool is number 2, brand new character. We've got the raids open now. Just now, his kit is very, very nice. Lots of high damage. Just like Daredevil, just like Spider-Man, just like Black Panther. All these characters they have higher base speed, so you can get them out early and get some quick DPS to start the match. Maybe beat down that Crossbones a little bit to get him manageable. You can target whoever you want before the taunts go up. He's got a great ability that's available right out of the gate. his I guess it's an AoE attack. So the bounty hunter, and it's unique in that it's hack and slash it's unique. It's called a rebound chain. So like a regular chain, you attack the person. If you hit like a counter or there's like a stealth, it just stops the chain. But Deadpool will hit one character, go to the next, and instead of getting cut off by a counter, like a character with counter, just go back to the first. And then if you have it maxed out, I think you can chain up to 4 times. So you can just do 1, 2, 1, 2, just back and forth, deal lots of damage quickly to 2 characters, especially to minions. He has a lot of characters in his kit revolves around minions a lot. He can really bust down the minions, and on that hack and slash, it applies bleed on his basic attack, his auto attack. It's got a chance to double tap, and if you double tap on a minion, it's an automatic crit. And then he's got that great bounty hunter move that bypasses taunt and focuses on the lowest health enemy and just deals massive damage. If you do kill that enemy, he gives himself regenerate. He's got his kit. You debuff him, he just automatically dispels the debuffs on his turn start. It's a very nice character.
Now, what do you think about what does bleed do exactly?
Bleed is basically a dot damage over time from Star Wars Galaxy here. It's the same thing. The bleed.
Yeah, well, he's got a great overall kit. I mean, he does a lot of damage. Obviously, doing or the ability to ignore taunt with Bounty Hunter is fantastic. Not only does he ignore taunt, but he also attacks the lowest health character out there. So if you're sitting there about to kill a character, and then let's say Crossbones gains taunt, or for example Thanos gains taunt, you're not out of luck. If you still have this ability with Deadpool, you could take out that character because it does a ton of damage, and then he also gains regenerate on that kill. So that's fantastic. And his basic attack does tons of damage. A lot more damage than some of the other basic attacks in this game. Hack and slash can chain up to 3 to 4 targets, which is fantastic. Obviously, applying damage over time or bleed to minion targets is pretty cool. But with his ability to revive and gain additional health, his unique is fantastic as well. Merc with a mouth. So he also clears all negative status effects from himself on his turn. So if he has any negative status effects, the next time he goes, he won't have any. And that's a pretty cool ability to have overall. So again, he's definitely got a fantastic kit. I feel like he's built more for PvE content than Arena, but overall his Arena viability is still there as well, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I use him on occasion, depending on the team. I throw him in there every once in a while. He's great for the raids. He's a fantastic raid character. I mean, just with all the minion bonuses he has, he really clears those waves out quick and gets you through. Especially if you like preload him and get that bomb ready, yeah, it's nice.
He does a ton of damage, and he's a lot of fun to use. His animations are really cool and pretty funny, and it's just a great all around character. Definitely number 2 on this list. But moving along to our number 1 brawler in Marvel Strike Force, we have none other than Gamora. And I think Gamora's kit pretty much speaks for itself. Why do we have Gamora here, Maurice?
Well, Gamora deals massive damage. She's super fast, 130 speed. And she has every both of her special attacks. If you kill the enemy, it will give her 100% speed bar refill, so she can go again. Like if you do her big flying slash, which is crazy amount of damage, 370% damage. And she gets offense up. So you kill a character with that, you get the offense up, and then you can use her second ability, her chaining ability, the Ruthless Blade. If you kill another character, she gets to go again, and then she still has that offense up to use her basic attack on another character. It's a great kit, good damage, very fast, relatively easy to farm. One of the easiest characters. She's a blitz character, super easy to farm. Thus far, at least for me, she's been relatively easy to gear. I guess she is the only brawler really on my team, so I guess she takes certain pieces that others don't. A lot of the characters like Quake and Captain America, Crossbones, they all kind of share some of the same pieces, so you got to delegate who gets what. But hers are just, I just throw them right on her. Just very good character. She has a crit chance. Her deadly methods down there at the bottom, it gives a lot of crit chance to the team, which is nice, and also to Guardian allies. And I'd imagine, with Star-Lord and Groot both being in, on the GG and in the game, I'd imagine we get those at some point soon to make a full Guardian team. And all that crit chance is really going to help all that team just dish out some good damage, especially Rocket Raccoon. She pairs really well with Rocket Raccoon. I don't have him, but with the extra crit chance, Raccoon can really pump out some damage pretty quickly. She's everyone should have her more.
Yeah. No, I
should be your first farm out of Blitz.
I agree 100%. I mean, this is obviously the furthest or the most developed character that I have, as you can see here. I mean, the character's probably the closest I have to getting to 7 stars. Does a ton of damage. The basic attack can chain up to I believe can attack twice and does up to 200% damage. Her 2 special attacks can give her 100% turn meter, just like you said. She gives crit chance to the whole team with her unique. And, her special Flying Slash does a ton of damage. Like you said, 370% damage and fills the speed bar on a 100% kill. So, to 100% on a kill. So, I mean, if you're talking about a character that can just go and go and go and go and just eliminate the rest of the team, I mean, you're never out. She's pretty much the CLS of this game. You know what I mean? With the fact that she can just continue to take characters out, and even if she's the last one on the board and your opponent has 1 or 2 characters left, you're definitely not out of the game. She can still save your team if you have the right attacks up. And again, she does a ton of damage. She's one of the easier characters to farm. You can get her. I believe out of the Blitz store, so that's one of your most abundant sources of currency, and she's a great character overall. Definitely a must-have character in this game, at least right now in the early stages. And she's somebody that pretty much you're going to see out there for quite some time now. And as we continue to gain other characters and other teams, and like you said, Ed, more characters from the Guardians of the Galaxy, she's only going to get better. So as we add, Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, and you put together a full team with maybe Groot and Drax, that team is going to be fantastic and probably do a ton of damage. I mean, Drax is a great character too. So, you pair those together. Star-Lord seems to have a good kit. Rocket Raccoon and her work well together, like you said. I think a full Guardians of the Galaxy squad, would probably be the meta if they were all available.
Well, and she's a good luck trying to clear any cosmic node without her. That's something I forgot to mention. He's definitely a cosmic character. You're gonna need 5 of those for sure, because there's some good stuff on the cosmic board.
Yeah. But that's our top 5 brawlers for Marvel Strike Force. And thank you, Maurice, for helping put that list together. If you like, that, please, leave us a like on the video.
Yes, Master.